Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deborah Awam. I'm glad to have you back here. So today I'll be teaching you how to take accurate body measurements. But before we start, let's check the measurements we'll be working with. So right here we have the bust circumference, the under bust circumference, the waist circumference, the hip circumference, the arm side or armhole, round arm, sleeve entry, we have the shoulder, we have the chest width measurement or shoulder to measurement, we have the bust span, have the nape to bust point or shoulder to bust point, we have the nape to under bust, nape to waist, we have for front and for back, we have the nape to hip, nape to knee, full length, sleeve length, shoulder seam, side seam, and underarm seam length. So let's get started. The first thing I like to do is to determine where her waistline is. See, I have a bias here, and I'll tie the bias around her waistline, her natural waist, and it's where the rib cage ends. It helps to give a more figure 8 shape. So it's like 2 inches or 3 inches above her navel. That's where you tie the bias. I like to take the nape to waist for front measurement first. Nape to waist for front. Remember, I told you we have both for front and for back. So this is the nape to waist for front. Don't forget to write down the figures. This is the nape to waist for back. The next measurement I'll be taking is the nape to bust point. That's the shoulder to the nipple. Then the next measurement is the nape to under bust, like so. Then we'll go straight down to the nape to hip. This is the fullest part of the hip. That's where we'll place our tape, nape to hip measurement. And we'll go down to the knee point to get our nape to knee measurement. And the measurement we'll be taking is 3 inches above the knee point. So you see me count 3 inches backwards. That's our nape to knee. Then we'll go straight down to the full length. Make sure your tape touches the floor. The next measurement I'll be taking is our bust circumference. Please guys, don't pull the tape too tight. The tape should be close but not too tight, pressing the bust. Then we'll go straight under to her under bust circumference. Then her waist circumference. This is how you place your tape. Then we'll go to the hip circumference. Take note, this has to be the fullest part of the hip. That's where you place your tape. The hip circumference. Then we'll take the chest width measurement or shoulder to measurement for front. This is for front, and it's from one underarm to the underarm for both front and back. And the back chest width is usually bigger than the front. Take note of that, guys. So this is how you place your tape. Then we'll go straight to the shoulder measurement. This is how you place your tape. That's for the shoulder measurement. And this is how you measure your arm side or armhole. It has to be perfect, not too tight. And this is for the round arm. We need the measurement for arm side and round arm while drafting our sleeve pattern and sleeve entry. This is how you measure your sleeve entry. The sleeve entry makes it easier to wear the sleeve. So it's the smallest the hand can be to get it into the sleeve. That's the sleeve entry. The next measurement I would like to take is the foot end plane. That's the smallest the foot can be to get it into a trouser. And we need this part of the measurement when drafting the trouser pattern. The next measurement I would like to take is our knee circumference. We also need this part of the measurement when drafting the trouser pattern. The next measurement I would like to take is the shoulder seam. So this is how you place your tape. And this is the side seam measurement from the underarm to the natural waist. The next measurement I would like to take that is very important is the bust point rather. The bust point is the distance between the two nipples. And this is how we take our underarm seam length. This measurement too is needed while drafting your sleeve pattern. So guys, this is how we come to the end of today's class. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. See you guys in our next video.